Hi, boys and girls. Today I'm going to read Clack, Clack Moo, Cows That Type by Doreen Cronin and pictures by Betsy Lewin. Farmer Brown has a problem. His cows like to type. All day long he hears click, clack, moo, click, clack, moo, clickety, clack, moo. You know what typing is, right? When you're hitting the keys on the keyboard. At first, he couldn't believe his ears. Cows that type? Impossible. Click, clack, moo, click, clack, moo, clickety, clack, moo. Then he couldn't believe his eyes. So there's a little note that's nailed to the wall and it says, "Dear Farmer Brown, the barn is very cold at night. We'd like some electric blankets. Sincerely, the cows." I don't know if you know what an electric blanket is, but you plug it into the wall and then the blanket gets really warm. It was bad enough the cows had found the old typewriter in the barn. Now they wanted electric blankets. "No way," said Farmer Brown. "No electric blankets." So the cows went on strike. They left a note on the barn door. "Sorry, we're closed. No milk today." Going on strike means that you don't do your work. So the cows, they're not going to produce any milk. "No milk today," cried Farmer Brown. In the background, he heard the cows busy at work. Click, clack, moo, click, clack, moo, clickety, clack, moo. The next day, he got another note. "Dear Farmer Brown, the hens are cold too. They'd like electric blankets. Sincerely, the cows." The cows were growing impatient with the farmer. They left a new note on the barn door. "Closed. No milk, no eggs." "No eggs," cried Farmer Brown. In the background, he heard them. Click, clack, moo, click, clack, moo, clickety, clack, moo. So now the cows got the hens involved as well. Cows that type? Hens on strike? Who ever heard of such a thing? How can I run a farm with no milk and no eggs? Farmer Brown was furious. Furious means really angry. Farmer Brown got out his own typewriter. "Dear cows and hens, there will be no electric blankets. You are cows and hens. I demand milk and eggs. Sincerely, Farmer Brown." Wonder what's going to happen. Duck was a neutral party, so he brought the ultimatum to the cows. So neutral party means that he's not on the farmer's side and he's not on the animal side. And an ultimatum means it's like make a decision. You have to make a decision. It's your ultimatum. The cows held an emergency meeting. All the animals gathered around the barn to snoop, but none of them could understand moo. All night long, Farmer Brown waited for an answer. Duck knocked on the door early the next morning. He handed Farmer Brown a note. "Dear Farmer Brown, we will exchange our typewriter for electric blankets. Leave them outside the barn door, and we will send Duck over with the typewriter. Sincerely, the cows. So, they're willing to give back the typewriter and not type any more notes as long as they can get their electric blankets. Farmer Brown decided this was a good deal. He left the blankets next to the barn door and waited for Duck to come with the typewriter. So if you can see the cords that are plugged in to the wall, and they're on the cows, and they're keeping them warm. The next morning he got a note. Dear Farmer Brown, the pond is quite boring. We'd like a diving board. Sincerely, the ducks. Click, clack, quack. Click, clack, quack. Clickety, clack, quack. So I guess the ducks saw that the cows and hens got their electric blankets, and now they're going to try to get a diving board. Look at the ending. There's no words, but here's the diving board. So the ducks got their way. That was the cute book. Bye.